Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Daylight, my Daylight, my Daylight. The palace of the Ooni of Ife is once again a battleground. But this time, it is not about the usual power struggle. It's about the undeniable preference the Ooni of Ife continues to show Queen Naomi. While the traditional throne faces significant challenges and internal betrayals, the Ooni of Ife's attention is firmly fixed on one thing: securing Queen Naomi and their son's diplomatic passport. At least this is what they are telling us right now. And this, my dear Daylight, has sent shockwave through the palace, leaving his other Oloris fuming with jealousy and discontent. Imagine that at a time where a lot of things like this are happening in the palace, where one will think that Kabiyesi will be in one place and just focusing on how to do cleansing and all of those, things that they used to do in the palace. And they say right now, everything he's doing is all about Naomi's documentation. A few days ago, they said there was this struggle about getting her international passport back. And eventually, if they did or not, we don't know. They said they did. Some people are saying they did. But for me, my question is, if they did, they were able to get her international passport back, what is the need of Ooni of Ife trying so hard to get her diplomatic passport? Okay, for those who may not know, a diplomatic passport is not just any travel document. It's a powerful tool that grants the holder a high level of prestige, protection, and access. Reserved for top government officials, diplomats, and royalty, this passport allows its bearer to travel freely with privileges that regular citizens can only dream of. Visa-free access to multiple countries, expedited processing, and most importantly, a symbol of supreme status, okay? And that is why you see diplomatic passports are just so, if you hold a diplomatic passport, you are indeed a big dude, okay? Now, as a paramount ruler of Ile-Ife, if that is small, I'm sorry. The Ooni of Ife himself holds a diplomatic passport, a status that reflects his global recognition as a custodian of Yoruba, culture and tradition. Now, the king is pushing for Queen Naomi and their son to be granted the same privilege, a move that many see as a sign of his unwavering commitment to her despite her separation. Well, however, we heard that she had a diplomatic passport before, and that this diplomatic passport that the Ooni of Ife is trying to get now will not be the first one she's had, but apparently, I don't know, something happened when she left the palace. I think it was withdrawn, and they say after which Kabiyesi had made effort to get her back that diplomatic passport. They said it didn't go through, and now Kabiyesi wants the diplomatic passport back for Olori Naomi. While the Ooni of Ife is expected to maintain a neutral and balanced stance among his multiple wives, it has become clear that his heart remains tied to Queen Naomi in a way that cannot be ignored. From the moment news broke that he was making effort to secure a diplomatic passport for her, the atmosphere in the palace shifted drastically. Sources close to the palace revealed that the Ooni has been using his influence to ensure Queen Naomi and their son receive the highest recognition, even as his other wives struggle to gain his attention. We are all aware that the Ooni of Ife has always loved Olori Naomi so much. I know that the narrative on social media is different, but in reality, that man loves that woman so much. And one reason why a lot of people have been asking that, okay, if they so love each other, why is the man not always with Queen Naomi out there when he is always with other women out there? I think that explanation that you have gotten over the last couple of months, I think it will suffice. They say that the way she left palace was inappropriate, and that they will have to do certain sacrifices for her to come back. And those sacrifices, they are as numerous as possible. Okay, they said they have been doing that. Ooni of Ife has already, according to what we are hearing, that Ooni of Ife has done up to 4 sacrifices since she came back, and that more are coming. And they are saying, hopefully, is it a more labi de Yoruba, that there is a likelihood that something will change, okay, after that celebration. Now, this revelation has caused an uproar, as many believe that such privileges should be reserved for the reigning queens of the palace. But for the Ooni of Ife, it appears that Queen Naomi remains the one woman who truly holds his heart, and he is determined to ensure that she and their son continue to enjoy the benefit of his royal status regardless of any official marital status. Now, if you hear what is going on, a lot of people are saying that no matter what happens, that this privilege should be left for those who are there. A lot of people initially said Ebony, some people were saying, you know, Ikpe, and you know that for a very long time, Ikpe was like the first wife when Queen Naomi was not there. But of course, that is what is the narrative that is on social media. The first wife in the heart of the man himself happens to be Olori Naomi. Delara, the tension inside the palace is reportedly at all-time high again. No, the other wives who have long struggled to cement their position as Ooni of Ife's favorite are, you know, beyond frustrated. Some are said to have confronted the Ooni, questioning why he is investing so much effort into a woman who supposedly left him. Others have, you know, retorted, you know, to indirect attack, throwing subtle shades and engaging in power play to shift the tension back to themselves, but it doesn't seem to be working. There have been, you know, whispers that some of the wives have tried to, of course, sabotage the process by seeking intervention from certain political figures, urging them to block the diplomatic passport approval. But as well as we all know, when they only want something, he stops at nothing to get it. And for, you know, Queen Naomi is clear that he is willing, okay, to move mountains for that lady. Olori Naomi is, of course, you know, not just a gorgeous woman. She is a as in, I don't even know what to say about her. And you know one thing about men love women who are soft. They don't like women who are always standing up to them, fight. Naomi is like that small baby that you really need to protect at all time. And maybe that is the one thing that makes her so different for the Ooni of Ife. But interestingly, Queen Naomi has remained silent through all, choosing not to respond to the palace drama. However, her silence speaks volume. While others fight and, you know, bicker over who gets more of the Ooni of Ife's attention, she remains poised, knowing that her place in his heart is irreplaceable. And this, dear Delarite, is what makes the other wives even more frustrated. Welcome back to my channel. It's your guy Delara. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the success tale and the royal. Delarites, my own people. Delarites, my super people. My people, I love you guys so much. Happy weekends to you. I pray that God will bless you. You know, bless you with all that you deserve in this world. Thank you, Delarites. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so now, her dignified stand combined with the Ooni's relentless pursuit of her favor has, you know, made it clear that she holds a special place that no woman in this world, no baby girl in this world can take. If she wanted to return to the palace today, she could do so effortlessly. And now, with a diplomatic passport in the works, her royalty status is about to be sealed on an international level. The drama is far from over, and we at Delaram will keep you updated on every twist and turn. Will the Ooni of Ife successfully obtain this diplomatic passport? Absolutely. You know why? Because Queen Naomi is his wife, okay? And the one woman that he loves from the depth of his heart. Queen Naomi is the hottest baby girl in town now. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.